All right, here we are again, ready to continue our virtual tour, video walkthrough of these beautiful properties north of Pateros in Okanogan County. I don't know if I failed to mention that, but here we are with Mark Owen, broker manager at Century 21, exclusively out of Wenatchee, Washington, continuing our talk about these beautiful properties, generally zoned for whatever use you want, and with amazing water access and availability. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here at this road. Where does this road go, Mark?
We've been talking about the different levels of the property. Now here, there's a road right here off of my left shoulder here, and you see it's really kind of overgrown. We can mow that down. We haven't been up to it yet, but it takes you clear to the highest piece of property that we have, and you would be on top of the entire world up there if you wanted this. We forgot to bring our four-wheel drive. We should have, because I wanted to show you that view. The view up on top is just gorgeous. But as you can see, there really aren't any bad views on any of these pieces, on any of these parcels. And as you can tell, there's several different lays of the land. So if you want to be low, you can. If you want to be high, you can. So there's so much to choose from at this point in time. And if you want to be the one that really makes and saves the money, be the first to come in and grab this. Because as this sells, these parcels will probably go up in price as the values continue and the demand starts to build.
Alrighty, and Mark, you know, I'm not a real estate agent myself, and I know many people are lost in what some of the practices are with real estate, but we were talking on the drive up here about covenants and how the first property owners have a major part in contributing to what covenants are established. Can you explain a little bit more about how that works with covenants?
Covenants and restrictions are set up by the sellers of the property or the sellers and the beginning purchasers of the property. In this case, the covenants and restrictions have not been in place. So there's very few restrictions at this point in time, and the plan is if you are the first buyers, you and the sellers of the property will sit down and establish what the covenants and restrictions of the properties are. There are some that are already established right at this point in time. They are not allowing any manufactured homes. They are not allowing any trailers or anything like that. You can bring in an RV while you build your home or build your log cabin. That is okay. No problems with that. So just no manufactured homes, and also one other thing, they are concerned about any dangerous dog breeds are not going to be allowed. But other than that, it's wide open for you, the buyer.
Alrighty, so basically some pretty reasonable stuff, it sounds like to me. Another thing that I've noticed is pretty much out of all the properties we've been on, there haven't been any that you can't see the river, you can't see the highway. I mean, we are a four-season area. I mean, nobody wants to plow miles and miles. Everything's just right here, the river, the highway, recreation, access. Really an ideal setting and really just gorgeous view. You know, oftentimes I've been from Wenatchee to Chelan to Okanogan, and no matter how long I've lived here as a Washington resident, it just never ceases to amaze me how these views are just gorgeous and breathtaking. In fact, sometimes I take assignments to remote areas just so I can see this. It's just so relaxing. Turn my radio on, get some thinking time in. Absolutely gorgeous commute. You know, when I used to live in Seattle, it was like 30-minute commute, 60-minute commute. It was hell. It was not relaxing. Now here, it's just like, it's just a dream. It's just an amazing, peaceful, serene, tranquil thing to drive to an area like this. And I just have nothing negative to say about it, in all honesty. Thanks for joining us again today for part 3. And if you need any additional information, and once again, as Mark stated, you haven't seen it all. So if you'd like to know what it is you haven't seen or do your own tour with Mark, please contact him, and his contact information will appear at the beginning and the end of this video. We appreciate you joining us here today, and we look forward to working with you and hearing more from you.